You think you know the Toyota RAV4? Oh, well, think again. The 2026 model not only gets 3 all-new exterior styles, but it also gets a performance, tech, and capability makeover. And buried in the engineering details are 10 changes that might just sneak right past you. So let's dive into the 10 things that you didn't know about the 2026 Toyota RAV4. Toyota's engineers didn't just tweak the aero, but they hunted down every whisper of wind and vibrational buzz. And it's no secret that even though the previous generation model is the best-selling SUV in America, well, it wasn't the quietest. So it's the small things that you don't even think about, like this reshaped A-pillar and the optimized mirror shape right here that significantly reduces the wind noise. And thanks to an upgraded door sealing as well as high dampening adhesives, the cabin has now more of a hush than ever before. And it's not just about a quieter cabin, it's about a more refined experience. So wind noise, tire vibrations, and road harshness, they've all been dialed back a bit. Getting farther on less juice? Well, that's no accident. The RAV4 plug-in hybrid models get a more compact, efficient powertrain with a brand new e-axle that's actually been miniaturized thanks in part to the use of silicone carbide and a faster charger mounted on top of the e-axle to save space. Toyota even borrowed from what they learned with their EVs to make a smarter battery with better energy density. And the hybrid powertrain also squeezes out better mileage with a streamlined control unit and transmission. You see, it's all part of Toyota's push for smarter electrification. So the new components, they're not only more efficient, but they're lighter, they're cooler running, and easier to package, which will leave you more space for your passengers back there and your cargo, and heck, you'll even get more miles per gallon. By using tech from their full EV lineup, Toyota has created an amazing hybrid system that's more capable and future-ready than ever. And here's something I've never seen before. The 2026 Toyota RAV4 has these front spats that emerge from the front bumper at speeds to improve its aerodynamics and therefore its fuel economy. Corner like you mean it. Toyota's new posture control system actively adjusts braking at each wheel to reduce body roll and sharpen steering response. I gotta say, this is some sophisticated technology that's available for the first time in a Toyota. Add in stiffer chassis points and rework shocks, and you've got a crossover that's not just capable, it's composed. This new system is called Vehicle Braking Posture Control. It's like stability control turned up to 11, breaking down cornering forces into tire level adjustments at each corner for tighter, flatter control. Plus, you've got a stronger chassis underneath with 31% more rigidity up front and 27% in the rear. The RAV4 feels more planted, more precise, and more confident across the board. When it comes to muscle, the 2026 RAV4 is ready to haul. New motor generator units and battery management system give the standard hybrid more power with 163 pound-feet of torque and 236 horsepower. But with the new power control unit and the new rear motor in the plug-in hybrid, it now has a whopping 170 pound-feet of torque and 320 horsepower. All this added power helps the towing limit climb to 3,500 pounds on the Limited, Woodland, and XLE trims with the tow package, which is best in its class. And the all-wheel drive system with smarter torque control makes off-pavement driving smoother and more secure. With the new brake-based torque management setup that we talked about earlier, well, it isn't just for stability on pavement, it's now quicker to respond when a wheel slips, setting torque to the tire that has grip and adding braking pressure to the tires that don't, making this thing much more capable in dirt, gravel, mud, and even snow. So for drivers who want to do it all, this upgraded RAV4 finally checks all the boxes. Small touches, big upgrades. The cargo area now folds flat for easier packing, and rear visibility is better than ever with a higher rear windshield design, and the power liftgate is more responsive than ever. It's convenience you're going to notice every time you load up. So Toyota improved the rear seat design by optimizing the thickness of the seat back, which not only allows for the flat cargo area, but the seats are actually more comfortable. And the kick sensor for the tailgate, well, with a broader activation zone, it now catches a wider range of movement, so you're not left awkwardly waving your foot under the bumper to get it to work. At Toyota, your safety is more important than ever. Toyota's Safety Sense 4.0 introduces wider coverage, including bike and scooter detection, trailer assist, and a rear seat reminder system with radar. It's a meaningful step forward. The new system can now detect not just vehicles, but edges of guardrails, 3D objects, and even anticipate head-on collisions more accurately. Add in traffic jam and lane change assist, and the RAV4 is quickly becoming one of the most comprehensive packages you'll find under $50K. Step inside and the tech speaks for itself. A standard 12.3-inch digital cockpit with an available head-up display integration gives you your alerts, your driving modes, and your maps all where you need them. And with a 3D panoramic view monitor, you can pinch, swipe, and rotate just like on your phone. Toyota has made the entire in-cabin experience more intuitive. It's less like using a car system and more like navigating a tablet. The steering wheel has all of your driving assistance and audio controls within easy reach of your thumbs. Even the available head-up display has been moved within the driving field of view to minimize distractions, and there's more spaces to show info like your turn-by-turn directions, driver assistance warnings, or lane prompts. It's all about smarter, faster access to what matters most. Underneath the sporty looks of the first ever RAV4 GR Sport, there's real performance DNA. Toyota's Gazoo Racing division used their experience with the track cars to dial in the GR Sport model's chassis and suspension. They also widened the track, tuned the dampers, reinforced the rear subframe, and they even gave the GR Sport model exclusive power steering mapping for sharper turn-in. You add a set of 20-inch wheels with high-performance summer tires and subtle aero upgrades, and you've got a crossover that looks as good as it handles through the corners. This isn't just a touchscreen. The new 12.9-inch infotainment system delivers lightning-fast response, gesture support, and seamless integration with driver assistance features. And everything's more intuitive, right down to the way it feels. And there's also enhanced voice recognition.
Hey Toyota, I'm cold.
Okay, lowering the airflow and increasing the temperature.
There's better wireless connectivity, and over-the-air updates are baked in. And for the first time, the 12.9-inch center screen, the 12.3-inch MID screen, and the available head-up display, well, they all feel like one connected ecosystem. So now you can view your navigation, your driver assistance, and drive modes across all three systems. And the great thing is, there's no lag, there's no clutter, there's no digging through menus just to find what you need. It's a digital cockpit like no other. When it comes to choice, the RAV4 lineup doesn't hold back. Now, for the first time ever, the RAV4 Hybrid is available with front-wheel drive because, well, not everyone needs all-wheel all the time. The plug-in hybrid RAV4 expands from 2 to 4 distinct grays. More ways to plug in and to stand out. Oh, and speaking of standing out, meet the newest members of the RAV4 color palette. You've got Urban Rock, Meteor Shower, Everest, and Storm Cloud. And inside, well, the upgrades just keep on coming, like standard push-button start across the board. A new available head-up display on the limited grade keeps your eyes on the road and your focus forward. And on the XSE trim level, you've got ventilated seats that'll bring you cool comfort to your daily drive. Because with the RAV4, it's not just about where you're going, but how you get there. And now, you've got more ways than ever. So there you have it, the 10 things that you didn't know about the 2026 Toyota RAV4. From GR-backed performance to electric range gains and an all-new digital cockpit. This isn't just a refresh, this is a smarter, stronger, and more capable RAV4 across the board. Which upgrade surprised you the most? Do us a favor and drop it in the comments. And you know what? If you learned something new, give us a like and subscribe for more deep dives just like this.